Look at this. It's back, baby. The drama, the action. Golden Kamuy. One of the all-time favorite animes. We're finally here, guys. I'm so happy to review React to Kamuy again, right? It is a freaking masterpiece, right? Look at this. Immediately. Sugimoto. But anyway, yeah. We finally back, right? Freaking Golden Kamuy. It's very unfortunate what happened. We don't know exactly what happened, but the director unfortunately died. But anyway, now we're here. Let's watch Golden Kamuy, guys, because this is, I think, is one of the best anime of all time. And I almost forgot that it started again. Yeah, I was like, oh god, it's back! Let's do it, right? Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I'm just feeling really excited, you know. Just really, really excited to finally see, I think, one of my ultimate animes. When I did this, like, my own, like, 3x3 best anime ever, right? I, of course, had Golden Kamuy in there. So I've been waiting, guys. I've been waiting. But anyway, it's gonna put on the correct starter. Here we go. I did this morning, just very briefly, can I watch the last episode before this, yeah. But here we go, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my god, the greatness is back. Yeah, here we go. The military. But I mean, so much action, all happening, so many traitors, so many characters. This is an amazing masterpiece. The masterpiece is back, baby. Yes. I think it's gonna be back today on Crunchyroll or so on. There is on TV then, but yeah. I think it's gonna be back on other streaming sites later tonight, probably. Okay, so they have this final meeting, right? Yeah, with Tsurumi. Man, this is so good. It's just sad though, this is season 4, and it's kinda under the radar, right? It's an anime definitely under the radar. And then unfortunately with the death there, I don't think anyone is gonna care. I don't know. This anime probably has too few people caring about it, honestly, right? By far. But here they are, yeah, they're gonna meet up here. Sugimoto. Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, Asirpa-chan! Yeah, they're finally meeting. Asirpa versus Tsurumi. Opening, probably. Yeah. Because they have the same opening, yeah. I'm just gonna press it on TV here. So, my TV is thing, right? When it tells me I have to, press the button over here, it turns off, right? If it's been on too long, you know what I mean? It's the same opening as, of course, earlier, but that makes sense. I mean, it was supposed to, of course, air last year, and then the director, tragically died. We don't know. They never really said exactly what happened, but it was like someone very high up, like the creative director or whatever, the actual like person in charge or whatever, something like that. But yeah, it's the same opening like last season. Yeah. This is the best part. Oh yeah, the best part. And they're like, yeah, yes. Yeah. The jumping in Iceman. Just that, we gotta heat it up! Yeah, we gotta heat it up! So after this is Vinland Saga, so it's turning into a grown-up Mondays, yeah. Bloody Mondays, man. A lot of historical animes, yeah. Found a way. Oh yeah, this is back to this. They have this Yahoo stuff. But they're all flexing at the bats, man. God damn it, this anime. I forgot how. Oh, they was like flexing there. Oh, can you smell this utter meat? You're like, yeah, that's every episode, man. Something weird happens in Golden Kamuy. Jesus Christ. But here we go. Opening over. Yeah, they're finally meeting. She got the same blue eyes. Tsurumi, yeah, he's like, yes, I recognize that. Yeah. Asirpa and Wilkes. Yeah. His brain literally sweat this episode. Yeah, it's like flowing from his weird brain helmet thing, right? But I guess it's also one has some deal, right? Yeah, they want some deals always. Yeah, now I finally wiped away that brain juice. Oh yeah, here cat, he's still out there somewhere. Yeah, evil old butterfly is out there somewhere. Rurouni Kenshin is roaring out there. And of course she's trying to use it for the Ainus. This is like, yeah, I don't really care about the Ainus, so sure, let's have a deal. Yeah, I don't know, he might be lying, but at the same time, he's probably like, I don't really want to kill diners, so yeah, whatever. He's got his brain back, he's what. But I do feel like Tsurumi probably is like, yeah, whatever, sure. Like, I don't really care. What's wrong with his brains episode? Like, it keeps coming so much from his brain hemorrhage. Yeah. Jesus Christ, this episode, but I guess he's like dying or something. Like, seriously. We've seen him issue that earlier, but this episode he's like, yeah. Is it too hot? Is it too cold? What's happening with his brain? Oh, that's true, they met. Yeah, when he was deep undercover spy, man. What is happening with Tsurumi's face? What is this scene? He's just like, oh yeah! He's like remembering, yeah. See, they're like, what's happening? He's very thirsty, man. Sirpa is like, yeah, let's kill him. It's like, what does Sirpa go? Yeah, good. It's like, oh, she's immediately. She's like, for the Ainus. Okay. Oh, she does this thing like a rain of arrows. Yeah, classic strategy we used. Yeah. It's launches on the so. But of course, Tsurumi, you know, he remembers the back in days when he lost his kid and so on, right? Here we go, that was escape here. Yeah, Nigero. And I was like, yeah, great plan! It's like, yes, we got him good! My god, man. This anime is so goddamn brutal, man. There's always some crazy action. They're staring at each other like, oh, I know what you're up to, girl. My god. People think Vinland Saga is good. This is good. I don't hate Vinland Saga, but this is good stuff, man. This is some good historical stuff. And I say, he of course is like, why am I hating me? He's the only one that he's good. Yeah, of course he's the only one like, what is me for? I'm your friend, yeah. Of course, of course. He's the only person that gets hits, of course. Always, man. Yeah, why do you hate me for? You didn't tell me about the plan. My god. Oh, Tsurumi's gonna... Oh man, got pretty good with the elbow, but... Oh, I got German suplex, baby. Yeah, he uniscoed him. Classic tactic, man. And he's like, come on, we're friends, bro. Weren't we friends for like a season? Yeah. Man. Sugimoto got hit, man. But you know, he's immortal Sugimoto. Okay, so the plan is pretty shit now though when he got hit there. Yeah, this... I think actually besides his hair is rising. What is this scene? Yeah, I am Sugimoto! What is this scene? He's back, baby. Immortal Sugimoto! He gets up and owns them. Oh, shit, man. This anime is always just crazy brutal. That scene was just crazy. What? My god. Yeah, and he gets him with the knife. That was crazy brutal. Holy shit. This anime, Sugimoto is back, baby, and he gets him with the knife through his cheeks, man. This anime and bodily harm, man, my god, this scene was crazy. That scene was crazy. But yeah, of course Sugimoto just steps up again. Oh yeah, the Russian bro is back, yes! The Russian bro! The rifle bro, he's like, I'm back, friends. Yeah, this guy. Our new best friend, the Russian guy, yeah. The one they befriended, like, you know, before the break, yeah. Of course, he's like our best friend now. He's our Russian bestie. I love it. Russian sniper guy is back. Yeah, you can't carry all of them in one horse here. Man, it seems so sad, like he can't get second horse. Don't worry, we will save you later. It's like, okay. It's like, you can't get on a horse with too many people. It's like, what? Only 4 people on this horse, yeah. Didn't bring... Man, this is so sad. He's like, we will save you later! Sorry about this, we only had 1 horse. Yeah, it's like, what? It's like, yeah. Great, I guess I just go back to those guys. Yeah, it's okay. What he would now then? Man, to kill our beloved hunter, I would be like... Okay, so like, I will help you or something, yeah. I pretend to help them or something, I don't know. What his plan is. Yeah, what's his plan? To pretend to help them? Something like that. No waste time. Oh no. There we go. They're up on some kind of tower now. Yeah. I love this guy, man. Best friend, yeah, Russian bestie. He's like, I can snipe them. Yeah, we got this Russian bestie, man. He's just like, I will take care of it, yeah. We picked this Russian up. Oh, this guy's probably dead now. He's gonna get sniped, man. We know that the Russian guy is a master sniper. Do it! It's like, okay, do it. Pang! Pang him! Pang him! Yeah, it's like, this guy is dead, man. Yeah, he's dead, man. Yeah, we got our elite Russian guy, man. Just kill him. Okay, sure. Yeah. So they've stolen the ship now. And Sugimoto is bleeding as always. Yeah, Immortal Sugimoto got 2 more scars. And they've stolen their... Can it be hard to control the ship though, with a few people, but... Yeah, now Surumi's like, you killed my guy, you stole my ship! The poor horse is there. The ship is very CGI though. The ship is like super CGI. I mean, you shouldn't laugh at it. No, we had someone, their budget is probably cut right since they had to wait for half a year and so on, yeah. So that ship looks pretty terrible, but obviously they probably have lower money budget and so on, right, for this anime, right? But yeah, it's a Hadjek, man. They heist the navy ship. Oh, they have more ships, I guess, coming now. Some battle cruisers. What's happening? Yeah, exactly. Another ship. Yeah, exactly. We got his father. Yeah, from the earlier. Exactly. We got the navy here. I guess this is like more signals to like surrender. Yeah. Yeah, don't stop, then we shoot. Yeah, don't stop, then we shoot. But it's like a weird episode now. Now they have like a navy fighter. Yeah, they're like, what? We got this navy battle now. You better keep driving. Yeah, this guy's like, yeah, I hate him anyway. What? The captain is like, yeah, I don't like the admiral guy anyway. Yeah, let's fight him. What? Something like that. Yeah, it's like full speed, yeah, full throttle. Screw them. It turned into like a really weird episode now where they're driving around in like some navy race outly. But I would say, you can see how the budget is weird here, because the other navy ship, right, the battleship also looks really weird in the CGI. So here, you can, yeah, I mean, you can see how it looks kind of strange, you know. I mean, I have to address it right. Yes, it doesn't ruin the anime, but you can certainly see that the budget is probably cut a lot. Yeah, unfortunately, the budget is definitely cut since the death and so on right there, because you can really see how it looks kind of weird, this ship and so on. But anyway. Yeah, you gotta sail through all the ice, right? Because they don't have like an icebreaker. But even if they have an icebreaker, they will take, we obviously lose speed though, going through the... Oh no, the ice is moving. It's like drift ice. Oh no. Or maybe it's good. Maybe they managed to get the Surumi behind him like, do it. Yes. Surumi standing behind him like, yes. Shoot the ice. use your cannons. It's like, I guess they got lucky, like, and they managed to get through the drift ice, right? Yeah, I'm from Sweden, right? They love ice there too. A lot of ice during the winter. So normally you need specific ships, right? Normally you have like an iceberg ship, whatever. It's in a cold climate these days, at least. But drift ice that though usually is very tiny. It's a little bit convenient, right? Because yeah, drift ice usually is very like. Okay, so now they're gonna board them. I guess they're boarding them now or something. But it feels like it's too easy, yeah. Like I see it, but otherwise probably yeah. This boarding just seems too easy. Like they just gave up too easily, I feel. So it's probably a trap, some kind of plan they have, yeah. Exactly, they already left, exactly. It was too easy, yeah. I freaking knew it, man. Called it. It just felt too easy, right? They would be like, oh yeah, sure, we surrender. Yeah, like it felt too easy that you said here. No, they could already dropped off the hijackers. Yeah. But now they are like pretty far out there though. This is why I love Golden Kamuy. One of the main reasons why. Now it's like, well, he did snipe that guy, but given the range from the ocean, he has this kind of weapon on him. This is like Golden Kamuy thing. Like the two in Surumi is like, he can't snipe us though on this distance, right? Because that guy died on this many meters from this thing, so he can only shoot this many far. Yeah, so we're safe as long as we're over here. Like he calculates exactly how long the rifle range is. Yeah, okay, I know for a fact. This is safe, right? Yeah, that's my classic Golden Kamuy where the guys are like, I can calculate exactly his weapon range. Okay. That was a good scene, man. Okay, what's the plan now, though? I mean, they got the whole army after them. Out in this, like, floating ice rack thing. Yeah, not easy to move there. And the worst case scenario, you just die from starvation / cold bites, right? Yeah, you die from... You also die from dehydration probably, because you can't really drink the water either, so... Well, actually, could you break the ice? Well, they don't have heat to that. But I guess you could probably break the ice you're on top of and drink it. If you have the heat enough to do it. Maybe. Maybe you won't die if you take the ice and eat it, basically. I wonder this thing, honestly. Because I know you can survive in the snow by eating snow and so on, yeah. The thing is that they probably don't have enough food for that, so they probably would die from, like, too cold then. I'm just thinking, like, because I know I was a kid, right? Out in the scouts and so on, talking about you could eat snow like this and survive, but you usually have to heat up the snow, yeah, because it's to not lower your own body heat too much. But I guess you could eat the snow that you're walking on to survive dehydration at least. Okay, so what did he learn from spying on them? I don't know, not very useful, I feel. But do that the Russian sniper guy is part of the crew now, though. He's a permanent member now. He's aligned himself. Hopefully he survives for I wanna see him be part of their... He can't talk to them. He does the card thing and that does this thing to them. And they're like, yeah, I like this guy, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna like... So he heard him talking sleep. Yeah, okay. But this is back to the Russian plan of them wanting to actually revolt against Russia, right? I suppose so, yeah. I mean, they know that he kind of wanted to betray. He didn't care about the islands, right? He's definitely her uncle, at least. He was more about the Russian freedom, and this anime is leading into, right, the Russian Revolution. It's taking place about 10... This anime is like 10 or 11 years before the Russian Revolution. No, I don't remember this anime year, it's roughly speaking, right? But it's like 10 or so years to... the communist revolution of Russia, you know, with Lenin and so on, yeah, the whole thing into that thing, and the communist Soviet Union, yeah. Because that civil war is in 1917, yeah. 1917 is Russian Revolution, and this anime takes place in like after the Russian War, which is like, so this anime is like 1905 or 6, right? Like 6 or something like that. 7 maybe now. So it's been like 10 years to the Russian Revolution. And one major reason why the revolution could happen is because the Russians lost the war against the Japanese. That's a massive reason why, right? Anyway, I talked about it earlier in all the videos, I guess. But it's been a while since I did a Golden Kamuy video. It's been a while now since I did a Golden Kamuy video. But yeah, this war is of course important for why the Russians can have a revolution. But yeah, now she's just reflecting over how badass he is, but also how he's dying, right? She's like, man, he's gonna die probably because I keep pushing him so much. Yeah, I guess she's like, he's gonna die because I keep forcing him into this thing, or I keep, you know, he's bleeding out because of me or someone. I guess she's feeling a little bit of, some minus. Lucky break, I guess. I guess needs to meet some random. Yeah, I guess just meet some random people to save them. Was he a caprice? Oh, was he not an actual guard? The one he shot? That looks weird, but wait. Maybe is Ogata back? Is the best boy Ogata? It's Sudo-san. It's Sudo-san! Ogata's back, right? He steals his clothes. I hear the voice! It's Sudo! It's Kenro Suda! It's Ogata! The best character is back! It's just, I know it because he's voice actor. There we go! Best character is back, baby! Ogata is back! Best anime character. Best boy. I heard it on the voice immediately. Yeah, you can't hide from me, Suda-san! that was like a big spoiler, but yeah, he was hiding his clothing. I was like, no, that is Suda-san. That is Kenjiro Suda. I always hear his grainy, evil voice, man. You know him, man. He's everyone. Overhaul and so on. You know, you can't. You're like, that is Suda-san, man. That is Suda-san. I was like, Kenjiro Suda. Immediately, I'm like, oh yeah, Ogata is back, baby. Best character is Suda-san. The episode ends. Oh, but that was good, man. Okay, let's review it and so on. But yeah, and as soon as he was like stealing his clothes, right, and we didn't see his face in the beginning. It did end the court by showing that it's Ogata, but this is so bad. What was the scene when he was like, here, yeah, you saw like someone's like dirty feet or whatever, right? But I was like, no, this is clearly Kenro Suda. I know my anime, I know my Suda-san. Of course, you know, Kenro Suda, right? He voices opposite Ogata. And I said many times he voices, you know, many characters in anime, right? But usually bad guys, right? You know, usually psychopaths or whatever, right? He's like the bad guy voice actor, basically, right? He's in so many animes, almost always as a bad guy. And when he's not a bad guy, like an ID Invaded, he's like a serial killer cop guy, right? That kills people or something. So even if he's playing the good people, they are usually then some kind of like vigilantes that does basically crime anyway, right? But of course his most famous role is still probably Overhaul, right, in My Academia. Yeah, I think this is probably his biggest gig still so far, or most iconic, right? I would say so. But of course he plays many other bad guys, like, you know, high school, God of High School, etc. But yeah, I was like, no, you can't hide from me. That's Suda-san. Anyway, let's review it. Another good episode, right? Coming to action makes me remember why I love anime so much for, because this anime never stops, right? There's so much happening, so many betrayers, so many twists and turns, right? So you know, Surumi of course being like, oh, I remember your father hurt I'm gonna get revenge or whatever, right? So he had this weird sweat thing. He definitely didn't care about, you know, like, oh, this pact or whatever, or the agreement. Like, screw that shit. The arrow strategy, yeah, classic. A bunch of random arrows, right, just to confuse them and so on. And then they managed to escape on the ship then. They got kind of lucky though, to be fair, right? They don't have plot armor. Yeah, they get lucky by not the actual escape, but then meeting the Ainus, like meeting this like Fisher Ainus in the end, right? That was kind of like, oh yeah, they're waiting for us here. We just managed that. It's a little bit like convenient. Everything kind of mashed out together, but still though, they kind of half-ass plan it out, right? I do love the scene when Surumi analyzed the Russian sniper ability. He was like, well, they did this thing and this thing. Yeah. It's like perfectly, it's like, I see what that Russian is doing. Yeah. Like, okay. But it was cute on that, yeah, the Russian guy is like permanent in the team now. But again, this anime is crazy, right? So much happens because now we again change the dynamic, right? Of course, Sugimoto and Asirpa, these are like the core characters, right? These are the main characters. They are still together, right? Or together. I mean, they were for a while. But they are back together now. No, that's the core team, right? And it's great and so on. But on the same time, right? You know, the other teammates they have, right? You know, this guy and so on. Yeah, they're kind of spread out again, right? Yeah, now they lost a teammate, right? Now they got the Russian guy instead. So that's also one thing I think is so interesting to anime, because most animes, of course, you have the core members, right? You have like the Straw Hat Pirates or whatever. And yes, they're separated sometimes, but you know, it's like the Straw Hat Pirates, right? And so on, right? Whatever, Naruto, you have Sakura and so on. You know what I mean? You have the party members, right? But yeah, in these animes, like, you have the 2-3 kind of the stable guys. Then you keep changing the 4 or 5 members. It's very... There's also why the anime is so good, because it's so active, right? It's also dynamic. It's always like, this out, this guy's in. These guys are allies now, these guys are enemies now, and we change a lot. So it's always stuff happening, right? It's really interesting. But yeah, of course, best boy Ogata is back. I love that. He's always gonna different adventures, alright, so that's awesome. We're gonna track them down, right? Yeah, it's a big mistake not killing him earlier, right? Because now he's just basically out for revenge, right? He doesn't really care so much about the money anymore. But I think, but I think a lot of Ogata's right thing, and it makes sense with Ogata. Is a textbook psychopath, right? And the way he is now is that he doesn't really care about the money or whatever. He's mostly just like, I just want revenge. And a psychopath are usually understimulated and so on, right? So for him, he needs to have like a mission in life, you know what I mean? He needs to just have like, I need to do something with my spare time kind of thing, right? I need to just, you know, so him right now being like, I don't care about money or fame, whatever, I just want to get revenge, you know, yeah, that feels very typical of psychopath. So he's very, of course, dangerous, because he just has one aim to get revenge, right? Doesn't really care about, you know, whatever, if it hurts himself or if it makes money or whatever. He's like, I just want to kill this guy. So he's gonna be probably a bigger trouble than the other guys in Venture. Anyway, please subscribe, press the like button, of course, Vinland Saga coming up soon, right? And of course, it's KAIJI Magician. Before this, I did Sotomayor's new video. I love Sotomayor, great artist. Check out their latest music video, because every music video they make is like an anime opening, right? With like betrayal and this thing and so on. So really interesting to check out. But yeah, I'm happy Golden Kamuy is back. Of course, talk about it in coming weeks, right? So everyone, you guys have a great day.